I think so. I think there's a way we set out from the beginning was to have quite a clear intent, initially with ourselves and then how we go about everything. It was originally to create music for the stage as a performance, loud and fast, and to kind of use the idea of such a simple, kind of primitive setup, bass, drums, guitar, vocals, you know, to get an energy across. And by concentrating on that the whole time, I mean, from the beginning we were kind of, we wrote songs for the stage, we finished writing them live and things like that. Up until we finished recording the first album, we were still on Jen's own label, Pop Noir. So we were still very much had a team of just people we loved around us. And it was this kind of keeping in control, knowing what we wanted, that I think pushed us forward quite quick. I mean, we're always trying to think about the next project, the next thing we can do. Like, we're working on a piece with a Japanese noise band called Boningen, called Words to the Blind, and we performed it about 4 months ago in London, where both bands play with an audience in the centre. We wrote a piece of music together, so we're hoping to do more of that kind of thing as well, and always just thinking about writing new songs. We wanted to keep this modern, you know. It has to be about today, reflect what's out there now. It's the idea that human beings are not so evolved as the technology around them, you know, that still you can have awesome technology, but you're still this primitive being at the end of the day. There's still things that really get to you, emotions that you think about, physicality and emotions. And we try and use this idea from general things. It's like a French artist called Henry Michaud. There's also Genesis P.R.H. to talk about art as a kind of exorcism, using a kind of repetition of words and of sounds to have to bring out ideas within yourself, to learn more about yourself, to have to try and explore all elements of the human being, you know, and that's still as useful today, you know, in amongst no matter what other distractions are out there, and that's, you know, what we try and do. People can go away with an idea or something that can actually help them change the way they see people, their relationships, help them sort something out in their lives or something, you know. From experiences, you see a band and suddenly something changes you a little bit, even if it's just a tiny bit, or it changes your impression of something. This is Scott Walker. For me, he's a real unsung hero. Think more about people that you love and try and focus on that more than the people you hate. Kind of believe in yourself, I think, you know, and I think it is ultimately up to each person. As I said, like, the idea of love comes into that, you know, to love your fellow beings and the people that you respect. Unfortunately, it is necessary.